NewGenGamers.com.
¿Cómo allez-vous? It did not like that.
No.
Wie geht es Ihnen? ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo está? That's about all the languages I know.
That's all we got now.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa.
Understands.
Hello. Hi. Hi. But after, like, I think 3 or 4 days, they start talking sentences to you when you interact with them.
And a lot of times it'll just randomly come out, too.
Yeah, it randomly comes out. When they become older, when they become amphibious, they really carry on conversations with you. You can't really play with them anymore. It becomes kind of tedious. But when they're in the stage, you really bond with them.
Yeah, they're fun to interact with.
They're fun to interact with. Later on in the game, you can design your aquarium, picking out plants and stuff. When the water drains, the rocks change colors, I think to a like brownish color. But you can also pick up the you can pick them up and flick them as punishment.
Oh.
They don't like it though, and they will get very, very smart-assy when you do it. They will tell you, no, I don't want to be tickled. But usually they just sit there and take it and
you just laugh.
They laugh. And you can zoom in and out.
Now, on another note, there was a sequel for this game.
Yeah. Sequel was not as celebrated as this, I think, because instead of just controlling a seaman, you had to control like an entire like ecosystem of them or something.
Oh, so they made it more like a god game.
Yeah, it's like The Sims, except more snarky and attitude.
Ah.
So let's see what their heater's down, so let's bump that up. And it is hard to dial in. Oh, see, look. We're at 20 now, and now they're complaining.
It went over because now it's too hot. Now, give it a little bit of time, that will come back down.
Yeah. But, if it goes into the red, heater starts at red, yellow, blue, yellow, and then red. You get it in that red, you've cooked them.
Yeah.
I made that mistake once.
You've either cooked them or froze them.
Yeah.
One way or the other.
So, let's...
Bring it back down.
There we go.
There we go. They're happy about that.
Oh.
Air back up. Hey, I want light. Turn the light back on, Mommy. There you go.
Oh. Hate it, don't want it, don't like it. There we go.
Much better.
I can tell you, I fell in love with this game.
Yeah.
Not just because of the immature title and,
it's because you actually could have a bond with these creatures.
For somebody like back when this was released in 2000.
Yeah.
I didn't go outside much. I was pretty much a gamer stuck to my computer at my Sims game, or I was stuck to a console. I had. But this game really, I didn't have animals. The apartment where I lived didn't have animals, so this game was a good way to get that interaction with a pet.
Without having an actual pet.
Yeah, I don't have to clean up after these things. I just have to feed them, turn on their heater, and And when you tap on the glass, they come. And if they don't want to be bothered, they won't come to the glass.
Yeah.
There my babies are. I love you. I love you.
Alright, tell the seaman good night.
Good night, seaman.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and move on to our next title.
Like I said, I love seaman. Oh, you also at the end of the game have to save. or else your progress does not. You go nowhere.
Yeah.
And then Leonard Nimoy also, guides you through that. Would you like to save? And this very nice and distinguished voice. And then this screen comes up and tells you, tells you that it is okay to.
Okay, moving on.
Now we're playing a very well-loved title. In Japan, it's called Jet Set Radio, but
in the U.S., it's called Jet Grind Radio.
Little confusion. Don't know why they did that.
Well, I think it was a trademarking issue. Something else had that name. But yeah, the original.
I guess that's a disclaimer about graffiti,
Yeah, because this game is mostly based on rollerblading and graffiti.
Which we all know that everybody hates skaters.
Except for skaters.
And it does have a load screen. It's not really bad, but it is there. And you can see some of the action in the background of the splash screen. It was brought to us in 2000.
Yeah, it was trademark issues.
Trademark issues.
Yeah, that's why they couldn't call it Jet Set Radio.
Okay, so we have new game tutorial, load, and new game.
You should be able to load from this one.
Yeah.
I believe we have a save file.
Again, the load thing.
Not reading it?
Right.
Guess we're starting a new game.
It should be on there.
Yeah.
You get to see all this again.
Yeah.
Again, graffiti is art. Don't try this at home. Blah, 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 blah. Don't be stupid.
Violation of these laws is a fine, probation, or a jail sentence. Depends on where you live.
SEGA does not condone the real life acts of vandalism. So the whole premise is that this game is that you have to avoid the law, and
well, it's gonna kind of set us up here.
Well, yeah.
Now they're inline skates with batteries and a pirate radio station.
Right.
Hardcore, for those uninitiated, was a term for techno.
Yeah. You start with 3 players.
Yeah. We can go ahead and skip the opening cutscene here.
You go along and
you tag stuff.
You take over tags. Kind of like the feature in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas where you had to do the spray painting part.
Yeah.
This is that concept in just a game form.
Right.
Plus you have to evade cops and all that. And cell shading. 3D rendered environments with cell shading.
Now you use R to speed up. See here.
You get more points for tricks, grinding on stuff. This also is a game that has.
See, we jump here.
Voice acting.
Grind on that. Get points for that. As you see, the animation style looks great.
Yeah, it's really, really great. The guy who conceived this game wanted to make a game with characters that were Sega-like. I'm not really sure. A lot of inspiration for this game came from Parappa the Rapper, which you guys didn't cover on PlayStation.
No, we didn't cover that on the original PlayStation. No.
It was also influenced by anime and the manga culture in Japan.
Got a slow burn here.
After Panzer Dragoon Saga was finished with development, the opportunity to make this game came about.
Okay. So wait, this is the same developer as Panzer Dragoon?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Or the same
Smile
creator?
Bit, Vicarious Visions, and Built Software. It was published by Sega, and the Game Boy Advance version was THQ.
Yeah.
Now, when you're tagging stuff, your spray paint gets low, right?
Yeah.
And so you have to go and collect canisters.
Yes, the canisters are what we were collecting along the way there.
Ammo, so to speak.
You tag stuff with the... I thought I was tagging it with the correct
This game
button.
features a voice acting, and it has a soundtrack that has J-pop, hip-hop, punk, EDM, rock music, acid jazz, and trip-hop. And the North American version has metal in it.
Yes. Nothing wrong with that.
But there are some ports that exclude songs for licensing reasons.
Yeah. Well, a lot of times when they get songs for games, they only license them for like a certain amount of time.
Right. Though the Game Boy Advance version really kind of missed out because they only get 6 songs. I cannot imagine listening to the same 6 songs on, in this game over and over and over. It just seems like really repetitive.
Well, and the Game Boy Advance was kind of plagued with that anyways, just because, it didn't have all the space to be able to do all that.
Right. The soundtrack is described as energetic.
Yes.
Rhythm heavy and rather defiant.
Well, now we have another character. We have Tab.
It's a multicultural mayhem of youth, I guess.
Yes.
But Japan got it in 2000. We got it in later on in 2000.
Yeah, it was late 2000 for us.
But
right? Kind of summer.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it. And in the tutorial, if you fail, you will...
Yeah. We heavily recommend the tutorial because, the game's kind of confusing. And, you have to do movements to, finish your tags.
The circular one's a little bit
We would call
tough.
this a cult game because even though sales did poor, there are a lot of people that love this game.
Yeah, I mean it has its own following. And
This also had DLC.
Really, it was a DLC game.
The U.S. release contained 2 new maps, various new songs, and other in-game content to increase the Western appeal to the game.
Okay.
The U.S. version also allowed the user to connect to the internet and download user-created graffiti tags.
Oh.
Or upload tags of your own if you were artistically inclined to do so.
Okay. Oh, so you can create a tag.
Yeah.
That's
you can download a tag or create a tag.
シーマンが我が家に来てからお父さんに秘密ができた。
部下なんだよ。まあお前が思ってるほど向こうはお前のこと信頼してないよ。え？